Welcome to first and only SaaS News Digest featured on LinkedIn, covering news, events, and updates that are happening in SaaS community worldwide. Our first digest today is an update on Asana, the SaaS workforce management and collaboration program. Despite some concerns about competitive pressure, Asana is reporting great quarter results. The revenue growth hit 55% year over year. Externally, they continue waves of cloud adoption, digital transformation, and work from home requirements are driving growth. Internally, Asana is benefiting from solid customer retention, expansion, a decline in churn, as well as record traffic and signups. They're also seeing a great deal size expansion with 104% growth in customer spending over $150,000 or more. Asana currently has over 3.2 million freemium activated accounts, and they have 1.3 million paid users driving upselling and cross-selling opportunities. And their overall total paying customer grew from 89,000 up from last year to 73,000 users. The metrics display strong momentum and sustainable growth in the near-term future. And Asana guidance for the coming year is impressive. They expect revenue growth for fiscal year 2021 to remain solid at 55%. According to many experts, their execution strategy and growth story remains very compelling. If they continue to sacrifice profitability and cash flow for rapid market share gains, it will strengthen their competitive moat in a crowded work management space. But this depends a lot on the product stickiness via strong usage expansion by swing users. Swing users are active but non-paying platform adopters who continue to switch between Asana and other productivity platforms. Locking in those users will help Asana create a solid stream of paying customers as competition increases around them. And their success integrations with other SaaS platforms and their AI and machine learning innovations are also helping to set Asana up for continuing success. The subtitle detailed of their product strategies and their solid grasp of the customer retention will compound over time. And as more investors notice those developments, there will be a strong motion for multiple expansions. And our next digest focuses on the often overlooked science of pricing a SaaS product. R&D and sales and marketing tend to get all of the focus and research. But optimizing the pricing strategy model can be the single most impactful lever for the growth, retention, and unit economics. We start with a look at what many call the pricing pamphlet. This approach offers tiers such as basic, freemium, and professional, with the features increasing with each tier. But some experts warn that this pamphlet approach to pricing is only effective if you truly understand your customer base. And often customers settle into a choice they made and don't look back, limiting expansion and upselling opportunities. Many pamphlet pricing grids are designed based on an inside-out product-centric view. But what is needed is a deep understanding of the different buyer segments and their needs and a willingness to pay. You need outside-in clarity for this model to be successful. Other general pricing issues revolve around how aggressively to price the product. If we study Asana, they knew their total addressable market was huge. In response, they priced to penetrate the TAM as quickly and deeply as possible. And their goal was to provide value beyond the price, and the later have an opportunity to increase it. And the data supports this tactics when we examine pricing models and growth rates across many companies. Those with a simple pricing models and single product growth focus faster than the companies with complex pricing models. It pays to keep the message clear and the pricing low while focusing on adoption. Companies like DocuSign, Okta, and Zoom are just a few of the best examples of using the strategy with a great success. But again, this is not the right model for every SaaS product. Companies like Workday, Viva, or Coupa have complex pricing models because their customers are larger and more complex. And in order to appeal to the enterprise buyers, they need more value runway. And this is the ability to cross-sell those customers with more products and bend those products deeper. And finally, Let's talk for a moment about business freemium pricing. This is when some version of the product is available for free, indefinitely. When it comes to business apps, this can still be an effective option. The key here is to remember that the user is not usually the one making company purchase decisions. With the business freemium model, it's necessary to actively find that person. Once you have, you need an additional compelling value proposition to sell them at the department or company level. Experts advise generosity with the freemium plan and to listen closely to what other needs your users have. Those are what you build into the paid plan later on. And a final digest today takes a brief look at the pricing with relation to monthly recurring revenue, or MRR. When it comes to B2B SaaS customer life cycles, there are things we need to keep in mind. The first bit of expert advice here is to be more strategic with the discounts, offering reasonable discount options for the first several years of the contract can lock in more customers. Rather than looking for a cheaper option that will only fill their current needs, they can consider more extended views. For example, consider a 30% discount off the year 1, 20% off year 2, and 15% off the year 3. This makes you more revenue upfront while laying the foundation for a much longer business relationship. The next step is to build an expansion MRR from very beginning. Annual price increases or uplift in SaaS products are common, but be careful. Raising prices is a delicate process and you can cost your customer if not handled well. The advice here is to lay all out very clearly so that there is absolutely no surprises. In addition to being clear, you also need to give advance notice. Always remind your customers when they are scheduled for price uplifts. And finally, automated billing to take advantage of pricing uplift revenue. Without automation, price uplifts can require too much effort to be realistic and consistent. And this is just a few ways to grow your MRR while keeping customers informed and satisfied. I hope you enjoy SaaS News Digest. The SaaS News Digest belongs to all of us and provides the value to the members of our community because of you. So please click on like or insightful button and share the SaaS Digest on your LinkedIn page, and let's work together in developing this community and setting new SaaS global standards. My name is Artem Gassan. I'm the general partner at SaaS Growth Ventures, and my superpower is I solve growth and revenue problems for SaaS companies. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.